Hello, my name is Anonymous. I am an 83-year-old male, presenting to the emergency room with shortness of breath, nausea, vomiting, and my dog is acting weird. It all started about 2 days ago when I got home from the grocery store. I was getting stuff for my dogs, the usual, beefing up the pantry here, making sure they've got plenty of food. And then I noticed that Buster, my German Shepherd, he wasn't doing so well. He's 14 years old, and lately he's been having some trouble with his balance, but he still gets around pretty good. I mean, he can get up on his bed all by himself. He just doesn't come down so much anymore. But he was just laying there whining and crying, and I could tell something was wrong. So I brought him to the vet, and they did some tests and gave him some fluids and whatnot, and they said he'd be all right. Said it was probably just some inner ear infection or something, and to just keep an eye on him. But then last night, around 2 a.m., I got woken up because I couldn't breathe. I got up to go to the bathroom and back in a few minutes, and my wife, God bless her, she's been taking care of me. She said that Buster had gotten off his bed and was nudging my food bowl. The one that I haven't touched since last night, and then he wouldn't stop. He kept nudging it and whining and crying. So my wife went and filled his bowl up, and he ate some of it, and then went back to nudging my bowl again. And my wife, she's very, attuned to my needs. So she let him sleep in my chair next to me while I was sleeping. And this morning he's still doing it. He hasn't left my side. And now I can't breathe. My stomach is cramping. I haven't eaten anything since yesterday morning. I don't think I will ever eat again. This dog has taken my appetite away. As the doctor entered the room, the old man turned to him and said, "Doc, you gotta help me. I think I might be dying." The doctor looked at him and calmly replied, "Sir, you're not dying. You have a dog that loves you very much, that's all." The old man looked at the doctor confused, and the doctor explained, "See? Your dog thinks that you're still alive because every time you pass away, he'll be waiting by your food bowl, because that's what you always do before you pass away. You eat dinner, then you go to your chair, then you fill up his food bowl and tuck him into bed. So he waits by the bowl because he thinks you're coming back to fill it up. So he never leaves your side because he thinks that you're going to come back to life again." The old man thought about this for a moment, and then he said, "Well, that makes perfect sense, and I feel a lot better already. But how long do I have?" The doctor leaned closer and whispered, "You have as much time as you want. As long as he keeps thinking you're alive, then you are, sir." As the old man processed this information, he began to smile and he said, "I guess it's time to go. Make sure you tell my wife I love her, and please, please tell Buster I love him too, and thank you for listening to me. And also, please make sure to hit the like button if you haven't already." The doctor nodded, understanding. He gently patted the old man's hand and said, "Of course, sir, I'll tell them all. Now, would you like me to stay for a bit, or shall I call the hospice?" No, you don't need to call anyone," the old man replied with a chuckle. "He and I have been through this so many times before. We know exactly what to do." With that, the old man closed his eyes, took a deep breath, and laid back in his chair, a serene smile on his face. The dog whined softly and nudged his hand, but the old man didn't stir. For a moment, there was silence except for the dog's soft whimpers. Then the old man opened his eyes, looked down at the dog and said, "Don't worry, Buster, I'm right here with you. Always remember, you're my best boy." And with that, they both fell asleep peacefully together.